with the chore. And let's see how Kansas is going to play it. Last time they tried to show him recovery, it didn't work out well.
Oh, excellent three ball. Excellent.
Hello, this is Jake with Green Flag Sports. Welcome into something new for us. So we're kicking off what we're calling the X and O show, where we're going to go through, break down some really interesting plays or actions that we've seen out in the general public. And I really wanted to start off this series talking about the clip that we just saw. So that was from the end of the Samford versus Kansas game. And it was a unique style. They needed, a bucket down late in the game and were able to draw something up that was unique, caught Kansas off guard, and resulted in a wide open three-pointer. So the way this is going to work, we're going to go from here and directly into a little bit of a film breakdown. Talk about what they were trying to accomplish and what worked really well. Secondly, we're going to look at a diagram of the play. So for any of the coaches who check these videos out, you'll see a diagram, how you might want to draw these up. That'll also have some animations to show you the movements of the play. Then lastly, we're just going to talk about what would maybe be some reads or counters to this play. Because, obviously if you run it more than once, the defense is going to adjust and you're going to have to do something a little different or have a plan B. But with that being said, let's hop right down into the breakdown. All right, so they're starting this play off in kind of a tight box where their guard's going to be on one side, their bigs are on the other. And once this ball is ready to be inbounded, both guards are going to loop around that stagger. And when this guard reaches the front of it, he's going to cut it off and go through an elevator screen with the big stepping up. And that guard down there is starting to screen and occupy that defender. Really gets a wide open look. All right, so now we've seen the play. We know what we're looking at, know what the play is trying to do. How would you draw this up? How would you diagram this? Well, I put something together to show you guys. It is going to be animated, so you're not going to be able to draw it up just like this on a board. But, if you just assume lines where there is animations, you're going to be in a really good spot. So as you're drawing this up, you're going to put them in this tight box that you see here. You're going to have your guards on the left, your bigs on the right, and you want your shooter to be in that top spot. So as you see, they're going to loop around, and once they get to this point, the guard is breaking it off and going through an elevator screen. The one thing that you're going to want to stress to your players is that the big that is moving in the elevator screen, his main responsibility is to make that defender go under. And the guard that you'll see on the bottom, that was the last one to loop around, their responsibility is just kind of play cleanup and make sure that any defender that is sitting on the bottom of that or looking to shoot out from underneath in a help position is going to get, screened, going to get some interference as they try to get out on the shooter. Ultimately, I do feel like this is going to be the type of play that you have in your back pocket or it's a play a coach has developed to run once or twice over the course of an entire year, and you'll probably end up saving it for when you need it the most. But I do think there could be some counters and some ways to catch the defense trying to cheat the play. So now we're going to look at the play one more time, but through the critical lens of what could we do a little differently here if the defense decides to cheat or play this a little differently. In my opinion, this play is going to run pretty much identically up until you get to the elevator screen. So you'll see, I think every single time this play will go the same way until about right here. I think at this point you have a few different wrinkles that you could throw. So if you've run this once or a team has scouted this, they're going to be trying really hard to get out to the perimeter and contest that shooter. So for me, you could either, one, slip that bottom guard, who is now a cleanup screener, slip him to the rim if that big decides to help out, or you have the option of slipping the bottom half of that elevator screen. Whichever way that you've noticed or you feel like you're going to get help from, one of those two has to know to automatically slip if they see anything cheating. So that's the two ways I could throw a wrinkle in. But again, I don't think this is a play that you're going to ever really see a team run multiple times in the same game or a lot of times in a season. I appreciate you watching this. Hope you got something out of it. We're going to do this, pretty regularly. So if there's a play that you've seen that stood out to you or something that was like, man, that was a really, good piece of coaching right there, we'd love to see it and break it down. I coach basketball myself, so again, I'm always on the hunt for this type of stuff. But if you like today's video, please like and subscribe as always. Helps me out, helps me provide more content for you guys. But I appreciate everyone watching. Hope you all have a great week and a good season upcoming for basketball.